Hi guys, this is Polina with PolinaFit.com and pH7 Nutritionalysis. Welcome to my kitchen yet again. Today I have a wonderful pleasure of introducing you to this ripped and shredded guy, one of the members of Powerhouse Gym in downtown Tampa Bay and my nutrition client, Matt Smith. Matt is a U.S. Air Force guy who came to my office over 4 months ago for nutrition and supplement guidelines, and we had been working on his amazing transformation since then. Now, Matt, thank you so much for joining me today, and honestly, man, you don't even look the same. I just wanted to pick your brain and find out what exactly happened. Why did you decide to just transform, really?
Well, I was working out on base, and I thought I was the big guy on campus throwing around all these weights, maybe a couple sit-ups and a can of tuna away from having that ultimate physique that all the guys seek, six-pack, the whole 9 yards. And I decided to do a bod pod test, and, the results were just the eye-opener.
And the bod pod test is a test that measures your body fat percentage.
I was at 22%. I was flabby. Looking back now, I was just, a mess. And here I thought I was the best thing since sliced bread. So I headed down to Powerhouse, downtown Tampa, and asked them to point me in the direction of a nutritionist. And luckily, I met you.
And that's where the fun began, really. Now, Matt, when we originally sat down in my office, my goal was to write you a plan, the nutrition plan that's actually going to give you results, but on top of it, of course, to educate you and give you enough knowledge that you can take with you for the rest of your life, so you don't really have to rely on anybody else ever again. What is it that you learned for the last 4 months that we've been working together, nutrition-wise and diet-wise?
Well, the biggest thing that I have to say is people fear diets. They hear diet, they're like, I'm going to be starving, angry, I'm not going to like the food. But I learned over time that you can be really creative with everything that you make.
And it's funny you say that, because when you originally came to my office, you were the guy who was eating wrong kind of carbohydrates, pizza and breads and refined flours and things like that. But we actually educated you and gave you enough knowledge to know that the carbohydrates are actually good for you, they're essential and they're vital for you. But it's the good carbohydrates, right? It's your spinach pasta, your fruits, your vegetables, your sweet potato, white potato. We actually made it fun for him, so he didn't have to feel like he's deprived and starving himself. Now, Matt, tell me, what is the most difficult part there was for you when it comes to, rearranging your nutritional habits?
So, I have to say impulse eating. When that phone rings and the guy's like, hey, come out and have a beer or a piece of pizza with me. I'm like, well, I would love to, but I desire the results more. On top of that, I have the biggest sweet tooth ever.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that you love sweets, because in our next video, that's exactly what we'll be doing. We will demonstrate how to bake delicious, totally guilt-free protein cookies. Stay tuned.